Hey guys, I'm Lillian, aka Stitching Me on Instagram and here on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. I hope you find something of interest. Today is the 28th of January 2023 and I am back with a new Flosstube update. Today I've got like 5 projects. Yes, I've got 5 projects to show you. 3 of which are stitching projects, the other 2 are yarn related. And I also want to update you on my Whipco progress, as well as showing you an idea that I have regarding finishing Tiger, which is a project that I've recently finished, but it still needs to be framed and stuff. Okay, that being said, let's get into the stitching. So my stitching Whipco board, I have 2 Whipco boards this year. One for stitching and one for knitting and crochet. So my stitching Whipco board looks like this. I did not print it out the way it's updated now in the end of January, but still. These 2 were called for January. So 6 and 10, meaning Twilight Bridge and Waterfall Master. Those goals are now finished. So I will show you what I've done since the last time I've shown you the pieces in a second. But first, I believe 7 and 11 were called for February. So those 2 will be worked on next month. So Spring Queen and again Waterfall Master. Speaking about Waterfall Master, I have worked on him. This was my first ever Heaven and Earth designs. Charted or artwork by David Penfound. I am doing this as a regular chart, regular colors, on a 28 count easy count Zweigart fabric. With the cut for DMCs, of course. And since the last time you've seen this, I have done 700 or 699 stitches. I will put in a picture of where it was last time. And here it is now. This is kind of annoying. Why won't this? Kind of. Okay, so what I've done is one entire color with 699 stitches. So obviously I'm doing this extreme cross country. And first I completed all the black, and now I've started working all the other colors, starting with the one with the least amount of stitches in the piece, working my way up to the one with the most amount of stitches. And the last color that I've done, like I said, has had 699 stitches, and it is completed. And it is one of these darker, where did the crane go? This side. One of these darker purple ones. So this darker purple is 2 colors and one of them is new. So the crane is now pretty much filled in, which is pretty exciting. There's a little bit more in the flamingo, just a tiny bit. And in my opinion, the most exciting bit that is now new is some more purple down here, which makes it a little more easy to recognize that it's a hippo. So let me help you. There are 2 eyeballs here, and the snout like goes forward here, and then this is the mouth. So I hope you can see kind of that will be a hippo. And then there is more throughout the entire piece, onesie-twosies everywhere. So yeah, that is what we are looking like now. It's now up to 12.76% done. already. The next Whipco piece that I worked on was Twilight Bridge. This is a Dimensions Gold Collection kit. Sorry, that was my pencil, which is now probably broken on the inside. Dimensions Gold Collection kit, started it on everything that came with the kit, including the 18 count Ada. Yeah. And since the last time you've seen this, I have done 549 stitches. I will put in a picture of where it was last time. And here we are now. So basically I have been working down on this page. So if you're new, I have divided this piece into my own made up pages, so 3 down and 4 across. So this is 2 wide and then 3 down. So I'm working on this middle piece, this middle page here. And since the last time you've seen this, I have worked down a bit more here in the flowers, if I'm correct. And that part down there is all new. There's more in here. Basically just working down a bit. And then 550 stitches worth of stitching. So yeah, I have let go of my diagonal stitching with this one. Mostly because it is complicated enough by itself. There is more than enough confetti. A bit too much if you ask me, but that's okay. So yeah, I want to finish that page this year. Last year my goal was 2 pages, which I didn't make. That goal I didn't make. So I took that as a lesson. Knowing that I don't really love this piece anymore, but I don't want to ditch it, mainly because my boyfriend really likes it. So I just want to slowly keep going on it, hoping to one day finish it. Alright, so that goal was finished for this month. And for both the Whipco goals that are now done, meaning both 900 stitches on Twilight Bridge as well as the 1000 stitches on Waterhole Master, I did not just finish them and stop. I finished them and then continued for the rest of the night. So both of them have more done than the goal, meaning that the next time that the goal is called, technically I have less to do to complete that goal for that month, but still I would continue to try to finish more, if that makes any sense. Then I finished those pieces early on in the month, like on the 22nd-ish, which makes me think that I now might have set my goals a little too low, because by the time I also had finished both of my knitting and crochet Whipco goals. So last year I noticed that I might have set my goals a bit too high, because it was just a teensy bit too stressful for me. So this year I tried to set them a bit lower and give myself some slack. However, now I feel like they may be too low, but we will see. To fill up that gap, I have decided to work on reading time, and that's because for my 4 main stitching projects, I have now worked on Twilight Bridge and Waterhole Master this year, and Spring Queen and Waterhole Master again, but Spring Queen will be touched for Whipco next month. So it would be the longest amount of time to go without a project on, or without stitching on reading time. So I have picked up mini reading time, which is still underneath the couch. I have like sliding stuff underneath the couch, underneath my stitching spot basically. So I can just slide it out, grab whatever I need, and then put it back and slide it back onto the couch. So it's my kind of storing system down here with the stuff that I'm actively working on, and then whatever I'm not actively working on, that's for example not called for WebGo, I will keep in a drawer under my bed upstairs. Just a bit of background information. Mini reading time. I started with Laura, and now she has changed her channel name, but I will link her down below. We started this piece. First of all, we wanted a piece that is kind of like autumny, so this is kind of autumny. Also, she has children, so this would be nice for in a children's room, and it's a mini, and both of us don't really need more huge projects, so we started a mini together. She is doing a regular method of starting in a corner and working your way out. I am doing something more complicated. I have explained it in detail in a separate video, but you will see the basics of what I'm doing in a second. Okay, so artwork by Randall Spangler. I have the Nerve Designs. Also stitching this, all my hates are and probably will always be on a 28 count easy count fabric from Zweigart. It's just, I tried it with my first hate and I never really felt the need to try something else. It's just perfect. I will put in a picture of where I was last time. And here I am now. So I have done 711 stitches. It's now up to 2.2% done. So I've done 7 blocks basically. The ones that are new, let me see if I can pick out the right ones, are, I believe 2 up here. No, 1 up here. This one is new. Then these 2 are new to connect those 2. Then 2 of those 4, I don't know which ones anymore. And then I have also done this one, or either of those, one of them. So yeah, just compare the two, just compare this to the picture, and you will be, you will know better than me in this moment which blocks are new. So yeah, we are getting somewhere. I love with how a mini, I love with a mini how fast it goes. Like, it's already at 2.2%. Like, in order to get to 1% on Spring Queen, for example, I had to do basically 3/4 of a page, which is insane. But it's already at 2.2%, and this is nowhere near a page finish, I believe. No. Okay, now I did want to show you my starting point on Spring Queen real quick. This is Spring Queen, the one that I've been talking about. This will be my one of the WIPCO goals for next month, so you will see this next time. I have the Nerve Designs chart, artwork by Bridget Ashwood. Also, like I said, on a Zweigart Easy Count 28 count fabric. And we have done a page finish. And now I am pretty sure I will be, yes, I will be working down. Because in this page there will also be the start of a butterfly, so that will be new colors and stuff. So we will work on that page first and then start staggering by working on this page next to it. So yeah, that is what you will see next time. Then, oh yeah. So that was all of my progress, but there's a lot of other stuff that I wanted to show you stitching wise. And then lastly, I will get into the knitting and crochet. This is Tiger, which I finished last year. But now I need to wash it, frame it, all that kind of jazz. However, I noticed that it's like kind of top heavy. There's a lot of volume up here, and then down there, because of this little piece, it feels very empty. And then if you frame it with equal margins on all four sides, it feels like it's not centered right because of that stuff underneath. Then my boyfriend had a really great idea. He said, why not sign it? Down here. So that was a great idea, in my opinion. Now, I first thought about signing with my name or with Stitching Me, but that would... I was already pretty sure that I would never be satisfied with the calligraphy or like the font, if you will, of the letters. So I thought my logo is, my branding is a fox, and that's mainly, if you're new, because my first project ever was a fox. That dimensions kit there. So I looked up some geometric shapes of foxes, images and stuff. And I took some gridded paper, and each grid being a stitch, if you will, to see if I could make it work. And this is what I came up with. Now let me know if you like it, but this is kind of what I would try to do on as a signature beneath Tiger. Obviously this would be very tiny on Tiger. But yeah. So let me know what you think. I kind of really love it. And then imagine this in a dark burnt orange, if you will. So an orange with brown and red undertones to make it pop. Because like a bright pure orange would be washed out, I feel like, a bit easier. So yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah. So in case you don't see it, there's a head. Then this is like his chest that also form his front legs, kind of going behind the tail. Back, and then this entire thing is the tail. That's kind of the idea. So yeah. And then also I feel like I need to mirror this one, because this fox, his tail is going on the other direction. So I might have to flip it around. But yeah, I kind of like that idea. Let me know what you think. Okay. Next. That was all the stitching stuff. Well, one more thing. Remember in my whip parade I showed you I had a ort jar idea with this Christmas ornament clear ball thingy that I wanted to start doing this year, and then for every year I would start a new Christmas ornament ball clear ding thingy. So I wanted to show you what it's up to now. And I can assure you, like 90% of these orts are from reading time. Because that project produces so many orts. Because for every block you need to end the threads. So there's no parking. And of course my mom has to come in. Yes, I know you're being very silent. Thank you.
I tried.
Yes, you tried.
I know.
My parents are both working outside in the garden today because it's really nice weather. And I'm inside, sitting here filming.
It's a little bit cold outside, and inside it's nice and warm.
Yes, because of the fireplace. Because of the fireplace, it's nice and warm in here.
Yes.
Yes. You coming to get some coffee? This is the orchard.
No, I'm done outside.
You're done.
Yes,
Okay.
it's for today. It's okay.
Finito.
Really?
Really finito. Okay, nice. So yeah, that's the ore jar so far this year. And then I will just keep on filling it for the rest of the year. And then next year I will start a new one. And hopefully you can try and compare 2 years next to each other, and you can see like, for example, if I would have done this for the year that I did all the 310 on Waterhole Master, you would see all of this 310. So you would know, like, oh, that was that year that I worked on Waterhole Master, because it's all black. And then say if there was a lot of pink in here, like, oh, I worked on that flower in Spring Queen. So I don't know if you feel the same way, but I think it's really cool. I don't even remember where I got this idea, but I got it somewhere. And I don't remember where, so I can't really quote it. But it's not my original idea. Okay. Now that's all the stitching. If you were here only for the stitching, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. We will now get into the yarn related stuff. So I will need to show you my whip go. Where did the whip go? Oh, here. Where did the whip go? Not funny. It's not funny, Lilian. It's just not. Nice try. Yeah, so in January, the sweater and the blanket were called, and I worked on those. So 5 blocks, 5 squares on the blanket, I will show you in a second, and I have worked for 3 to 5 days on the sweater. Well, I worked on it for 3 days, but 2 of those were huge in terms of stitching time, so yeah, I did a lot in that period of time. Then for next month, the sweater and the sock are called, so I will continue working on the sweater, which again I will show you in a second, but I will also work on the sock. Now the first 2 goals that are called for the sock this year will be used to finish my set of socks for my mother, and then the other 6, if I'm correct, yes, the other 6 will be for my boyfriend's socks. So basically every time the socks are called, I will do a third of a sock. And I'm now, I'll show you my starting point. I have 1 sock finished. Can't even see the texture because it's so black. But I promise there's a heel and like everything proper in here. And then I have started like a third of the second sock. So I will try and like go down even further and then finish the heel or something, and that would be my goal completed for this year. And if you can see, I need to buy more yarn. And I went to the wool haul, if you know it here in Apeldoorn. Basically it's yarn haul, if you will. And to both get yarn for the sock, which they ran out, and it was only going to be delivered in like the end of March. And I went for more yarn for the blanket, which I will show in a second. And they had a different brand, which has obviously different colors. So I came home empty-handed. Talking about the sweater, I am knitting a sweater for my best friend with these colors. With mitered squares. And last time you've seen this, I already had completed 4 squares of the 5 for the goal for Whipco. And basically what you saw last time was this entire piece. It's starting to get big, like too big to show you. But yeah. And then, since the last time you've seen this, I did another base square. So that's not really that exciting, but there's 1 more square now, which will be attached on this side, down there. And then I will connect them together by knitting a second one, a connecting square in between, which will be pink and grey together. So yeah, hopefully this will be called in March again, because I really like it. Also, I found out that this is a perfect piece to work on for like 20 minutes before I go to bed. So what I will do now, when this is called, is I brush my teeth and stuff, and then I go sit in bed and I will just work on this for 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, put it away, go to sleep. So that is what I do now, and it works perfectly. So yeah, that's really nice. And that's what we're up to. Also, I have worked on my mother's sweater. So the last time you've seen this, okay, so I got 2 of these like giant balls of yarn. Like this one is already getting a bit smaller, like they are giant. Last time you've seen this, I already had done the braid down the middle, the cable stitching. So you've got, put the hair out of the way. There's like, these 2 go around the neck, and then this cable braid goes down the front. And now I have finished one of the side panels, basically. One thing that I'm concerned about, this is my first time crocheting a sweater, by the way, so there's gonna be a lot of mistakes. First thing that I'm concerned about a little bit is that I started the underarm region, if you will, too low. So now this might be too low down there instead of like up into your armpit. The other thing that I'm worried about is that it's now kind of curving, and like this side is way longer than this side, so it's like bending, and this is also not straight, like it's supposed to be that kind of. And I don't know if that's normal, and I don't know if it will straighten out once I do the other side. If you have experience crocheting sweaters and this is normal, please let me know, because I'm kind of worried. And this took a long time to get here. So yeah, please help. But I do love the braid with the cable stitching, and I do love this texture. And if it's not perfect, she will just wear it on cold winter days inside of the home. Not for aesthetic reasons, but for keeping warm reasons. So it will be worn either way. Okay. Oh, that was the last thing I needed to show you. So, do we need a life update? Well, I can do a short life update because I don't feel like I will be doing a Stitch With Me anytime soon. So basically, I will be finished with my internship in a week. I have now completed my research for that was my major assignment for this internship. I was doing a research, which is now completed and handed in. Then I have finished my, there's like a separate assignment in which I document my personal growth throughout the internship, if you will. That thing is now also basically done. Now I've got one more week to go, which will be kind of really easy going, I guess. I will just do whatever they ask me to do, and there will be no long-term thinking in it. It will just be, can you do this really quickly? Yeah, I can, so I will do it. Then I also need to prepare myself and my partner, because I now also have a partner, for our final finishing up the study assignments for the next half year. We will full-time be doing a research together. So that will be really exciting. And like on Wednesday I have this final meeting with me, the internship companies, and then the person from school, basically. So we are finishing up all of that, and then after that I have a week off, which sounds really nice in my ears. So yeah, that's exciting. Then also I've started preparations for my second channel. Hi. The fireplace is almost going out.
Yes.
Yes.
So, you would like me to
Yes, because I'm
put
filming.
another piece of wood on it?
Yes, thank you.
Is that right English or?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind
We are not here for perfect English.
No, they know what I mean.
Yes. So, if you have been following my Stitch With Me, you know that I have plans of starting a second channel, which will be about homesteading, building my life, so food preparation, food conservation, or conservation, and meal prepping, gardening, and perhaps also houseplants. So that's basically what I'm going to start, and I have started prepping, meaning I have started doing research on what camera I need, what editing program I want to use, improving my English. And I have started writing my scripts for the videos that I want to launch my channel with, because I want to launch with like 4-ish videos. So yeah, that's also exciting. And I believe that's everything I need to tell you. Do you want to show your face, Mom? Because we've done it once before and we got like really, really nice comments for it. They love seeing my mom.
Well, maybe not today.
Maybe, yes, they will. So this is the mother that I'm always talking about.
Hello.
Hi!
This is weird. Well, when you was talking about homesteading,
Yeah.
I was thinking, well, I know where I'm gonna live when I'm going to be old.
Yeah, where? She wants to live on my homestead, yeah. She wants like a tiny house at the back of the property.
Behind the property,
Yeah.
somewhere near the trees,
Yeah,
looking out over the pastures with the horses, everything.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but also with my daughter and everything that belongs to that. I don't know.
Son-in-law, everything.
Yes, dogs, cats,
All the animals.
all the four-legged.
So, in other words, you might also be on the second channel sometimes.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
You're gonna be seeing me again.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so yeah, my dad's also now wanting to show himself. That's the dad. Oh god, no. Okay, I'm going to cut this off right now. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. Happy stitching. Bye guys.